these are conversations that we should get going. In our name card, we make a conscious decision to print our name card on soy ink, right? And then I ask, many people ask me, hey, what does this mean? Why do you print on soy ink, right? And I ask them back, where does ink come from? And many people are not aware that ink comes from petroleum, right? And when you switch to sustainable inks, that means you're doing your part, right? On and off, I fast, or I become a vegetarian on and off, and I know a few friends of mine, not for religious reasons, they become a vegetarian, and why they do it is they do it for sustainability reasons, and because cattle farming, contributes a lot to the environment degradation and things like that. So being vegan or being vegetarian at least once a week is a conscious decision made by many sustainability practitioners. So it's interesting. So it's a lifestyle, and it's how you move forward, right? We have to talk about culture as well, and because we want to protect values and the diversities of how communities manifest their identity and cultivate traditions across generations. And if you want to move forward, what sort of legacy do companies or organizations or even individuals want to leave behind if it does not reflect well in terms of sustainability, or if it does not reflect well in terms of social or environment or governance and things like that? So the challenges of sustainability are acute. There's never been a better time to present to a company to play a critical role in helping to resolve their moving forward plans, building up their business, and to recover better by using sustainability. And a lot of the trends that we are seeing now, the conversation is picking up pace, and sustainability is something that is getting a lot of good attention, because as humans, if we don't think about sustainability at least once a day, or we don't think about the environment at least once a day, or at least once a week, then there's something wrong. We don't want to be in a capitalist market where you purely look at profits and you have no accountability whatsoever. We have real life case studies, and especially in Johor, we have Sungai Kim. This has brought a lot of pain to many people, and it's a real problem that we have. It's not something that we imagined, right? And why does this happen is when businesses don't give it a second thought about doing their bit for sustainability and not making conscious decisions on how to be better at how they conduct their business, then we have things like this happening. Look at Selangor. There's no water, and right now there's no water, and of course we hope that this situation becomes better quickly. But what is the root cause of this? Is because of polluted rivers. And how does the river become polluted? Because irresponsible business or company or operator, decides that I'm just going to dispose my produce or dispose my waste without proper waste management systems and things like that, and just dump it into the river. And what happens? You have an entire state going dry with no water. Now, the problems that we are facing are real. Sustainability is not just about going green and things like that. It is about the holistic movement of environment, inclusive of social, inclusive of governance, inclusive of communities. And in order to implement it fully, sustainability must be integrated into all fabrics of business decisions as well as government policies. And moving forward, it has to be part of it. So I hope that I made this point clear that sustainability is not just about going green. Look up the words ESG, and you will understand that that sustainability is more than just going green. It's a chain of things, right? You look at global goal number 12, responsible consumption, and that alone tells you that if we are responsible consumers, then we are already doing our part for sustainability as well. Making conscious decisions is very important. So we can't just be going out there and it's not business as usual. This is the time for business unusual. And when you talk about business unusual, it's good to move forward with sustainability. So I just quickly shared a few media clips or press clippings of HSBC Amanah providing a sustainability linked loan to Yinsen. Yinsen is a Johor-based company. Many of you guys might not know Yinsen. They are oil and gas company, but they also own and operate the Causeway Link bus, right? So a sustainability linked loan facility was secured by Yinsen via HSBC, and Axiata is secured sustainability linked loan. CIMB is offering linked loans, and OCBC is giving sustainability linked loans. And so, what is the sustainability linked loans? Sustainability linked loans are business loans that offer you a better interest rate compared to the conventional business loan. And why they do this is because the banks want you to invest that savings into sustainability. So if you saved off the interest by getting a sustainability linked loan, that savings, they want you to use it back into your sustainability ambitions of your company. So it's perfect, right? So before this, you have companies saying, I can't afford to do sustainability things. So now you can, right? So if you're taking a business loan, take a sustainability linked loan, they're going to give you better interest rate, and from there you're going to get some savings, and from that savings you can do better with the business as well. So in order to get a sustainability linked loan, of course they have a whole bunch of requirements, but most importantly, coming up with a ESG report or environment, social and governance report is part of the package, right? So work with us, work with the UN Global Compact, Global Compact Network Malaysia, and we can guide you on achieving your sustainability dreams and ambitions for your company as well. We can talk to partners and make that dream of yours become a reality. We can give assurance for your ESG, and we can do a whole bunch of things for you. So work with us. So one of the most important goal of the SDGs is goal number 17, which is partnerships for the goals. You have to work with partners. You can't work in silos. Okay? One person can't save the planet. So you have to work together. And in Global Compact, what we do is the UN Global Compact is the corporate outreach arm, right? So we do corporate engagements, and we talk to business owners and entities and CEOs and directors of companies, and just to understand their challenges and how we can help them to overcome those challenges in terms of being more sustainable. So join and work with us at the Global Compact. I'm sorry, I got to sell my organization a bit, right? So work with us at the Global Compact. Partnerships for the goals is very important. In KL, recently we did a CEO roundtable. We had about 6 or 7 public listed companies sharing their sustainability journey and the challenges that they face and how they overcome. And right now in Johor, we are just about to kick off the Johor branch or the Johor chapter, so to say. And the Global Compact will be talking to all the companies out there. And we are not just talking about big companies, we are also talking about SMEs, because we have SME pools that will assist your sustainability journey and make life easy for you, meaning you don't need to go and educate yourself to an extent of getting a degree or things like that. I mean, you're an SME, right? So the SMEs are very agile, they move quickly, right? And we understand that, and hence why we are coming up with toolkits for SMEs, just to make it easily consumable in terms of sustainability and how they can benefit from it. So we want to move quickly with SMEs as well. So it doesn't matter if you're a small company, medium company, large company, listed company, or even an NGO. Come work with us, talk to us, let us know what is it that you need and how we can help you to help you through your sustainability journey. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my talk today. I hope it was informative. I hope I didn't bore you to death. And you can always reach me via email, WhatsApp, or on my phone. I'm always open to a Zoom discussion or a catch-up session with coffee, because if we don't talk about sustainability, then the discourse must happen. We need to constantly keep the communication going on, right? So feel free to reach out to me, and I'm going to end it with a short video from the UN Global Compact, just to give you a better understanding about who we are and what we do. Thank you so much, guys. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. Thank you to Xpress Train for giving me this opportunity, and reach out to me if you need to know more about anything, and I'm more than happy to sit down and have a conversation with you. And have a good day, have a pleasant weekend, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
We all live in this world together. The same blood flows in me and any other person.
We're facing the challenges of an ecosystem that is stressed.
Things are not moving as fast as they should. Things are improving, but not as fast as they should.
The challenges that we are facing, they are materializing so fast that it's not only my children or grandchildren which will experience the consequences if we fail.
We have the plan, we have the technology, we have the tools. Let's just do it.
20 years ago, a small group of United Nations and business leaders came up with a visionary proposal.
I propose that you, the business leaders here gathered in Davos, and we, the United Nations, initiate a global compact of shared values and principles which will give a human face to the global market.
I always say part of Kofi Annan's genius was he invited business, but he also addressed civil society and labor organizations.
The mission of the United Nations Global Compact is to mobilize companies around the world to align their operations and strategies with 10 universal principles in the areas of human rights, labor, environment, and anti-corruption.
For me, the UN is the beacon of principles, values, and humanism in the world. And at the UN Global Compact, we are trying to embody the values and the thinking of the UN.
Our objectives cannot be met if the private sector doesn't play a fundamental role. And so the Global Compact is a platform in which all those businesses that abide by the principles of, and values of the United Nations and of the Charter to work together, representing the best of humankind.
For the last 2 decades, the initiative has grown to encompass local networks in more than 60 countries, engaging directly with over 10,000 companies.
Local networks are the main assets of the Global Compact because we are on the ground.
And their mission is to translate the 10 principles and the global goals into the national business community.
At Rio+20, the United Nations Global Compact mobilized the business community, paving the way for more meaningful private sector engagement in shaping the sustainability agenda.
Any business that continues to operate under its own self-interest will not be around very long. So businesses that have a strong purpose, that understand how they can make society better, will be embraced by society and will be around for a long time.
It is so decided.
Since 2015, the 17 Sustainable Development Goals and the Paris Climate Agreement have provided the most powerful common agenda that the world has ever seen, with an essential role spelled out for business.
L'accord de Paris pour le climat est accepté.
If every company could align with any of the goals, we're all going to be in a better place.
I truly believe that companies who do not put sustainability, the SDGs, in their strategies, they're going to disappear.
Consumers themselves are becoming are actually demanding from the businesses. They become more responsible and actually support the SDGs.
The United Nations Global Compact is leading the transformation ahead, challenging companies to take more ambitious action on the Sustainable Development Goals.
I think it's absolutely impossible to face the challenges of today, the very quick change that is happening, without having the youth leading the way and helping us define the right strategies, the right policies, the right approaches to address the global problems.
The world is waking up, and change is coming whether you like it or not.
We only have 10 years to go to reach the SDGs, and we need everyone.
You find people in the most desperate of situations, determined to fight for a better future. That's the kind of world I want.
What has changed in a very short period of time is that the narrative is different, and that is fantastic.
If you want to have a good business, you have to mobilize people. Business is a sum of people working to something.
More and more people realize that sustainability is really about making the pie bigger, better, and more inclusive.
I hope in the future all businesses in the world will think about their own purpose. Business can only exist when they have a purpose.
You have to be part of a sustainable society. You have to be on the right side of history.
I really like to think about us as one big family, as one global compact that are working together with one vision, with one strategy to unite business for a better world.
We are united across the globe, for the globe. We're united despite our challenges, no matter how daunting the task may seem. We are united by possibilities because this is bigger than one business, because we are better together. We all have the same job. We are united in the business of a better world.
Alright, thank you for the pre-recorded webinar for Edey Suresh, Sir Edey Suresh. With kindest personal regards for the wonderful sharing, and I hope it has brings more insight to all the participants here. And furthermore, for the participant information, this is pre-recorded webinar. For the inconvenience, Sir Edey Suresh can attend this webinar. For those who want to ask questions about this webinar, you can give a question at our email, text inquiry, or send to FB KOTO Association, and we will forward to Mr. Edey Suresh. Apologize again for the inconvenient caused. Thank you again to our participants.